Hey folks, Alamanik, the Hot Rod Hippie here. What day is it again? It's Tuesday, which means it's Tooltip Tuesday. Let's see what I got for you this week. So this week's Tooltip Tuesday, we're taking a look at the hand punch tool. This is a really handy tool for punching out sheet metal in a lot of different situations. You can use it on other materials too, of course, plastics, leather, whatever you might be working with. I most commonly use it on sheet metal. I prefer the hand punch over the pneumatic tools that you can pick up. Yes, of course, obviously it's far more work to use this versus the pneumatic one. Those tools, I find, they have too small of a punch diameter. The one you get at like Harbor Freight's a 3/16 diameter hole. That's not enough for a good quality spot weld. I generally aim closer to 5/16 of an inch, at least 1/4 inch. 3/16 just isn't enough. I've never had any luck with those pneumatic ones either lasting. They just don't. They don't hold up. Punching over and over again, then they start to get a little weak, then the dies might get a burr on them so they get caught. It just doesn't work out well. I like this setup because you have a bunch of different dies you can use. You can punch different size holes. So you can actually use this to punch, say, 1/8 inch holes for clecos, 1/4 inch holes for bolts to actually pass through and not use it for spot welding. And also, the tooling is replaceable. So if your die wears out, you can replace it. You can get a new one and keep on working with the tool. You don't have to throw it away and get a new one, go through the hassle trying to get one warranty just to have it fail again. Another thing that I often do with this, and I probably use it for this more often than I do anything else, is actually filling holes. I don't just use this to punch holes, I actually use it to fill up holes too. The way I do that is, I take the little circles that this thing punches out and I'll flatten them out with a hammer real quick, and then I just use that as a filler piece for the holes I have. If I'm working on a fender, a firewall, something where I got holes I want to fill up, some old screw holes or something, I'll take one of these little pieces of sheet metal and I'll pick the right size one for the hole I'm going to fill. If the hole's fairly small and I don't feel like punching a really small piece and hoping I can hold that there, I'll just go ahead and drill out to a larger size to accommodate one of these punched out circles. Simple as that. It is a really handy and really quick way to fill holes. The punch I have here is a Lusterline punch. That company doesn't exist anymore. However, these punches are fairly standardized design. This has been around for a long time. I'm going to link down in the description to where you can pick one of these up on Amazon for $26.95. So that's a great deal. That is an imported kind of knockoff, but it actually matches this design pretty closely. If you want a higher quality one that's probably going to last you a bit longer, comes with a 3-year warranty, you can pick up a Roper Whitney one that goes for about $83. I'll link that in the description as well. So that's really it, folks. This thing is handy. It's great for punching holes. I'll use it to punch out holes and then drill them to larger sizes to save myself some trouble. You can use it for a lot of different situations, different materials. I use this thing constantly. I really recommend you pick one up if you're doing a lot of fabrication projects. Alright folks, thanks for checking out this week's Tooltip Tuesday. Go ahead and drop a like if you like this video. Go ahead and comment down below. Do you use a hand punch often? Do you have one of the pneumatic ones that you think actually works pretty well? Maybe you'll change my mind about that. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this every week. Thanks for coming around, folks. I